Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to another very interesting session of innovative organization development consultancy. My consultancy name is Innovative Organization Development Consultancy, and this session is about the action plane transition. This is the second session of the action plane transition, which means that uh, once you have developed a sort of a statement, now the question is, what is the statement? What will you do with the statement? Well, the statement is regarding, it's just not a statement that you are giving verbally to someone. The transition is the transition is about your this knowledge, about your knowledge becoming about your knowledge becoming a about your knowledge becoming an insightful tool. See, the thing is this, that as you are refining your knowledge, your understanding, your level of you can say your approach, the way you approach any event or issue in your day to day life, that approach is getting modified as your this knowledge is transitioning from uh, just a an image in your memory to a sort of codes, these codes are basically they are a type of symbol or image or any kind of a layout diagram that codifies or makes it easy to understand the preconception in your mind or in your memory. The preconception is basically what you see or observe in your day to day life, that becomes that be, gets ingrained in your memory and remains in that basic stage only. But as you derive more and more meaning out of this derive more and more meaning out of this interaction. What kind of interaction with your in your daily life, and you have already got this image or any preconception ingrained in your memory, that is pulled out from that place to bring it bring to for analysis. You will always try to bring your preconceptions or past images, past memories at the forefront of your mind for analysis and trying to derive trying to derive meaning out of all these things. Trying to derive meaning. This meaning is refined tacit knowledge. This meaning is refined tacit knowledge. This meaning is refined tacit knowledge, and it is the gold. And it is the gold that you are searching for. This gold will help you. I mean, this is the real thing that will transform, that will help in transforming your help in transforming a transition from just a knowledge into very actionable insights that will create a edge between you and the other people around you. Why? Because you have got now the key to unlock the insightful tool, to unlock the insightful tool, which is which when formed a given meaning by way of certain codes or by way of personalization of your knowledge. What kind of personalization? The personalization which will give you the meaning. The personalization which will give you the meaning. The personalization, you can say that once it has been coded to give, once the knowledge is coded to give some meaning from the insights, trying to get insights from it. Because knowledge as it knowledge as it happens in our day to day life is in a very unstructured manner in our memory, but we try to bring those unstructured preconceptions and images and all these events most of the time at the forefront of our minds to get some kind of a analysis, or you can say some kind of thoughtful meaning out of all these activities. That kind of thing will become more accurate if it is coded to give some kind of a personalization of this knowledge. This personalization will ultimately refine your tacit knowledge, which is a real gold. Because that thing is, once it has got a structured way of personalization in your memory or in your mind working, it will give a projection into your personality. That that will that that projection of this refined tacit knowledge will make you stand out with among others in a crowd. Because now you have been constantly trying to get into the actionable thing through a very structured mode of knowledge management within yourself. That structured model of knowledge management within you has come through much of your analysis of your experiences, of your interactions, of your uh, day-to-day activities in your immediate environment. So that uh, model of structured knowledge will, as a personalization, will give you the that kind of a action oriented person, the who can very well create a who can very well create new things that are sort of you can say unique, that are sort of value oriented very value oriented activities that not only ultimately benefit, give the advantage to the person who is engaged in it, but also people who are around him and are interacting or are trying to get something from that person. So in this way, it actually helps to deliver a value to a minuscule environment and creates benefit. It's a sort of a projection into your personality. This personalization of the this insightful tool becomes a projection into your personality. That is the thing where you will stand out from the crowd, and this is the value you are creating for other people's also in the society. So I am talking about the consequences of the action plan. So one consequence I have discussed today. One consequence of the projection into your personality I have discussed today. Second consequence of this thing I will discuss in another session. There are several consequences. I will discuss not more than five in these videos. So, so the first consequence in your this personality will be that the tacit knowledge that you have been able to structure is now getting personalized into you as a projection into your external personality, and that is giving you the capability to create value. I mean value, benefits, advantages, and you stand apart from the crowd, stand out from the crowd, uh, all around you. So this means that you have created a niche for yourself. I will discuss the second consequence of the transition of the action plan, and thereby what kind of statement it is. That will be related to uh, the coding. That will be related to the coding of the knowledge. The coding is important. People not able to code their own understanding or basic memory perceptions. That coding is important. It will give very good uh, results if somebody is having the final code of their own knowledge in front of them. Hope so you have enjoyed this video, and hope so you have enjoyed this video, and more about my further sessions I will discuss in the next chapter, next session of this same chapter. Have a nice day.